Put on the recording. Okay. Ryan, are you ready? Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Matt, are you ready?
Ready.
Dakota, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Jakey boy, are you ready?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what's in your pants. Get on the floor, it's time to dance.
Georgia's rank dropped like a rock. It's time for Cox and Stocks.
Welcome to Cox and Stocks, where we light 'em up, kick back, and talk about what's going on in the NFL with Dizzy Ray Boy, Little Nugget. Well. It's time for Cox and Stocks.
That's right. It's time for Cox and Stocks. Now, here are your hosts, Dizzy, Rayboy, and Lil Nugget.
Woo, woo, woo! Oh, that song gets better every time. Thank you so much, Nicole. Call me. And I'm one of your co-hosts here, RJ Smitty Rayboy in the house. How you doing, Ryan? Oh, I'm doing fantastic, pal. Thanks for asking. Thanks for having me here again. I'm joined by my left on Discord, the one and only Matty B. Matty B, how you going?
Rough week. Not so good, but it's midway through the season, past play, so we'll see.
Hey, Abby, plenty of football left, right, pal?
Exactly.
To his left on Discord, the one and only Chiefs fan, Dakota Murphy. How you doing, D Murph? Woo!
Doing very well.
Good to have you here once again. And to his left on Discord, the one and only Lions fan, Jakey B. Jacob Bowler. Woo! Welcome back, Jakey B. How you going?
Thank you. Pretty bad. Lost in fantasy. Georgia lost. Did not do good in Cox and Stocks. So it was pretty terrible weekend. But got a $100 parlay.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I
that's
thought you
some.
missed it.
No, I got it because it was less. It was it was like Tyreek less yardage. So it
I
didn't
think
green because it's less yardage. So I got it.
That's why I laughed at it, because I thought you were being sarcastic.
No, I got it. $100 parlay.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay, nice.
That's some rainy day money. That's some
I'm gonna say.
some wing
Or
cafe
just some double
money.
down money.
That's true too.
How about a little recap here? Thursday night football was an absolute shootout, and at one point the Bengals were up 21-7, I believe was the score.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Ravens rally, and they come back and they win it by 1 point. The Bengals go for 2, and they don't get it. A lot of people saying, there should have been a hold or a pass interference holding call or something on Chase or whatever. Jake, I did want to ask you, your dad's a Bengals fan. Are you getting worried about these Bengals? Do you see them making the playoffs at this point? They're at 6 losses now, I think. Is their season
Not
over?
in that division. Yeah, not in that division. I don't know what the rest of the schedules for the Ravens and Steelers look like. I mean, I don't give a fuck if they make the playoffs or not, but if I had to guess in that division, they're already 0-2, right? They lost to the Ravens twice. They played
Correct.
anybody else in that division? Their season's probably over.
Quite unfortunate. But Bengals get the cover. Good pickup there for you and Dakota. We had a kickoff game in Germany where the Panthers, oh my God, not only do they cover, but they win. I can't believe they didn't leave Daniel Jones in Germany. He is still the starter. But the Panthers
I will
cover.
say, it has been seeing Bryce Young win and like the smile on his face. It actually is a good sight. It's a good sight. You can tell he cares a fuck ton. Like he is happy to take these wins. Obviously, anyone's happy to take a wins, but like, yeah, he loves it. It's pretty nice to see.
Yeah, he likes it a lot. The Matriots at the Bears, and oh man, big stinker for the Bears, and they fired their offensive coordinator earlier today. Patriots get the score was like 19-3 or something, 19-6 or whatever it was. But it felt like that game was like 40-0. Like, bad showing for the Bears. Patriots get the cover. Bills at Colts. Matt, anything you want to say about this game?
Yeah, fire Shinsteichen. Season's
Okay.
over. He's lost the locker room. Move on.
All right, Bills get the cover. Vikings at Jags. Matt, anything you want to say about this game with your Vikings?
Hey, sometimes you got to win a bad, dirty game, and that's what the Vikings did. Good teams do that. You're not always going to blow bad teams out. That's okay as long as you get the cover and the win. They did both. So well done, Vikings.
Yeah, good teams
Any
win.
regression, any type of regression watch for Sam Darnold here? Like,
Yeah. He's definitely regressed the past 2 to 3 weeks. It's something,
Yeah.
certainly something to pay attention to. Definitely not time to jump ship yet. I think that'd be
I agree.
overreaction. Just something,
Yeah.
pay attention to, see what he does. He's just throwing like some stupid balls. Like he threw 2 in the end zone for no reason when JJ was double covered.
Not a single tutty that
again,
game from him.
Nope. Certainly something to pay attention to. Let's pay attention, see how he rides the ship, and then go from there.
I know. I was saying Jags are going to be a sneaky pick for this game,
Yeah.
and they fucking just got out of cover by half a point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh, that was kind of sad.
Hey, you know the saying, good teams win, great teams cover. And that's what
Yes,
the Vikings did. How about this game? The Broncos at the Chiefs in a low-scoring game. 14-16 is the final score. In a walk-off field goal, the Broncos had a chance to beat the undefeated Chiefs, but the kick is blocked. Dakota, how do you feel about your Chiefs coming out of that game?
Scripted. I mean,
Oh,
I feel really good about it. Obviously the Chiefs being undefeated is a really good sign. So, but dude, the score being that low and the Broncos almost securing it is scary. So I don't know how I feel about. I don't even know who the Chiefs are facing this week. I forgot already. Oh, the Bills. That is a game I am worried about.
We'll get there.
Yep.
They celebrated that block kick like they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you got to think though. Like, what were the chances that they were gonna block that kick though? Like,
It's less than 10% probably.
yeah, like I would be celebrating too, because like you're thinking, hey, you're about to lose to the fucking Broncos for the first time this season. Not to say that the Broncos are a terrible team, but they're not. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year.
Right.
Well,
we'll see.
And so, for you to almost lose to the Broncos, and then these special teams just pulls one out of their ass and blocks a field goal, is just like, holy shit, fuck yeah. And honestly, they're probably more excited about keeping the undefeated season going.
most
So-
likely.
Yeah, that's definitely they don't
That's
care.
why
They're in the playoffs. They have the
Yeah.
1 seed locked up most likely. They just want to keep something going.
Yeah, so I'm happy that
But,
the Chiefs won. I hate that I have to fucking pick against them every goddamn week because the spread's too fucking crazy. But it seems to be working because they can't win.
Is there
By more
any
than 7,
chance,
it seems.
do you guys think, since we're halfway through this season, they're looking like the best team in the NFL right now, scoring aside, is there any chance that, like, let's say week 16, or sorry, week 17 and 18 come along, and they have the 1 seed locked up, even if they lose 2 games? You think they rest starters, right? And just like, fuck it, we don't care if we lose these games. Like, they're
Probably
not,
100%.
yeah.
If they have a lockdown,
Yeah,
why
100%.
not? Like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
make sure your starters are healthy and injury free. Because
Yeah.
you got to think, like, what's happened to Patrick Mahomes the last 2 years?
Injury.
Yeah, like, and he played through it. Good for him, and
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, it's all it takes is one guy to move the wrong way, and then you break your fucking leg.
Yep.
So why risk it?
Speaking of resting the starters, their last game of the year, or the regular season, is against the Broncos at the Broncos. So
Game.
the Broncos are fighting for that playoff spot. So if the Chiefs already lock it up, they're
Yeah.
probably gonna pull the starters.
What's their 17 game? Week 17.
At the
Steelers doesn't
Steelers.
matter.
Well, that's on Christmas.
Yeah.
They lost last year on Christmas.
Who did?
Not that
Okay,
really
I was just
makes an
wondering.
argument for this year, but
There's no way. Do you think that goes down on as anything? If let's just say he goes 16-0 his last 2 games and wins the Super Bowl,
I
no
think
one's gonna
they.
count that as like an
I
undefeated
think
season.
I
right?
think people What do you mean? Like if they decide to bench their starters and they lose the last 2 games,
Yeah.
people wouldn't say it's an undefeated season.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
give it to him.
I wouldn't give it
Not
to
that
him
I would.
either. But I would rather have a 3-peat than a undefeated season.
Right, yeah, anybody
Right.
would. Yeah.
So
It's interesting. It's going to be fun to watch them.
Yep. The Falcons at the Saints, and a little bit of an upset here. Derek Carr comes out and puts on a show for the home crowd, throws for almost 300-something yards, couple touchdowns, and not only do they cover, they get the outright win. So we all lost that one. The 49ers at the Bucks, the return of Christian McCaffrey. He was going to run all over this team. The 49ers were going to win by 40, and they end up winning by 3 on a walk-off field goal. So they do not cover. And a big
After
game
3
here.
missed field goals.
Yeah, right.
Game was way closer than it should have been, but
Yeah, Jake Moody is the kicker. Yeah. The Steelers at the Commies. Dakota with the sleeper pick, and sorry, pal, doesn't pay. Doesn't.
oh yeah, I
pay
forgot
off
to clap
here.
for your sneaky pick, Broncos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sneaky
Good.
pick. Sorry.
dude, the Commander Steelers game was so fucking close. Like
It was. George Pickens out here making insane catches and then just taking out random defensive backs for no reason. The Titans at the Chargers in a snooze fest because who fucking cares? But the Chargers win that one easily. And the Jets at the Cardinals. I mean, wow. Yeah, Cardinals cover that one easily. The Eagles at the Cowboys.
one second, I do want to say something about this game.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the only pick I regret this week. The only pick.
Fair.
Lions Texans game, whatever. Commanders Steelers, like Commanders could have, like they were so close. It's like okay, whatever, I didn't get that. But the Jets Cardinals is the only pick I regret. And honestly, dude, I can't trust Aaron Rodgers. I mean, we've been saying this for a couple weeks now. At least somebody in here said it, and I should have been right there with you.
I want
Aaron Rodgers is fucking trash, you dumb idiot. Go talk to Joe Rogan and take some horse pills, okay? Like, I'm tired of you playing in the NFL.
Oh,
Damn.
Hey, I was thinking about switching to the Jets too, and you told me.
Yeah, I
not
told
to.
you not to. I
Yeah.
told you not to
Dakota.
because I wanted the sneaky
Dakota,
pick.
how can you say that? In 2014, he threw for only 2 picks.
Okay, here we go.
Well, let me tell you something. In 2014, I didn't give a fuck. Now I do.
Oh, okay.
The Eagles at the Cowboys. The Eagles blow out the Cowboys. Dak is now having season-ending surgery. He is out for
Tomorrow.
the rest of the year, and the Eagles absolutely dominated the Cowboys. And Sunday
CD
night,
Rush is available or CD Lamb is available for trade.
he is.
It's too,
and-
too late to trade him, except, it.
I mean, for fantasy.
Oh, okay.
I would rather step on a nail.
well,
can
CD
do
Lamb's
both.
coming
You
out
can
and
do
saying like, "Oh, the sun's in my eyes. I can't see the football."
Okay, to be fair though, if you saw the video,
No,
like,
I-
that shit would have blinded me too.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, I was just joking around.
I saw
yeah.
something and it was like Dallas's owner
Jerry
doing
Jones.
everything in his Jerry Jones doing everything in his power to not only make the Cowboys fail, but like make sure the stadiums fell them too, or some shit like that.
That
He's a bad man.
just so stupid. Sunday Night Football, Lions at Texans, and man, what a game!
Sneaky
What?
pick.
You could
Sneaky
say
pick.
sneaky pick. Thank you. You could say it was one of the worst games for Jared Goff, or the best game for the Lions, since they overcame 5 interceptions from Jared Goff, and they somehow
Yeah.
found a way to win. But the Texans do cover. Jake, how do you feel about your Lions and especially Goff after that performance?
Look, Goff's retarded. Like I've been saying that. He's like, I love him, but he's retarded. I've no issue saying that.
Right.
Now with the picks,
Sure.
yeah, he had 5 picks. One of them was a Hail Mary at halftime. Count that out. One of them bounced off the fucking helmet. What
Good
fucking
defense.
can you do? Another one, Laporta wasn't even looking for it for some reason. Okay. 2 of them though were pretty bad, especially the one at JMO. But
that's the
on the
worst
stat
one.
sheet, it's 5 picks, and it is what it is. But what it showed was like our team, no matter even if our quarterback throws 5 fucking picks, Amon Ross still gonna fucking plant a cornerback into the ground if it's a run play.
Yep.
Like it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Our team plays hard. Game ball to fucking Jake Bates. And I'm very happy with that win. Texans are, they're looking shaky, but they are a team. And they opened the stadium, tried to get everything going against Jared Goff and the Lions, and it was a gritty win.
Walk
So,
off.
everything was going wrong for us that game. It is what it is.
Shut
But,
out the
yeah,
Texans in the second half, right? They didn't score.
Yes, they did not score a singular point.
They have not scored an offensive touchdown since week 5 in the second half.
Oh wow.
Bad
What,
stat,
the Texans?
bad stat.
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah, they're shaky.
Ouch.
We got away with one. I'll say it. We got away with one.
I mean, no Nico Hurts. Obviously, he's a great receiver. Before he left with an injury, he was leading the league in receiving yards on a per game average. So not having him definitely hurts.
And Monday Night Football, the Dolphins at the Rams, minus
Insane,
2.5 for the
insane.
Rams. And who are these Dolphins, man? Not only do they cover, but they win. And oh my goodness, Matthew
I'm gonna say
Stafford.
this about this game. Dolphins, the first drive of the game, looked like a fucking Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
that, they looked pretty fucking bad. The Rams played the most pussy fucking game I've ever seen. How are you? It's 4th and 2. You're down by like 2 touchdowns or some shit. I can't even remember what the fuck it was. And you're on the goal line. Fucking go for the touchdown. You're like,
Yeah.
okay. Congratulations. The fucking Vikings won off of field goals against the fucking Mac Jones Jaguars. Congratulations. You are not going to beat these teams by kicking field. You need touchdowns. And it was the most pussy fucking game. Also had a little bit of personal bias in there because I could have beat Nick, but it's still a pussy fucking game from Sean McVay. Like such pussy shit. Your defense was playing great that game.
Are you putting Sean McVay in the hot seat here, Jake? Maybe a little
No,
bit?
no, he's not in the hot seat. It was just a pussy ass game.
Is the seat warming up a little bit though? Maybe.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
he's been dealing with injuries the entire fucking season. It's
Sure.
just pussy fucking game.
Well, the Dolphins get the win and the cover, bringing
And they are second place in the AFC East or whatever the fuck.
NFC
3 and
West.
6. NFC
Oh,
West.
oh, wait, no,
3 and
oh.
6.
You're talking about the Dolphins? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Second place. And, wow. That division's fucked. Anyway, the win-loss for the week. We'll go over here. Oh, a little interesting. Well, in 4th place this week
Oof.
with 7 wins and 7 losses, Matty B. Woo! Congrats, Matt.
Bad lead.
Hey, a nice
Bad
500
lead.
record on the,
Yeah.
you went, tit for tat, as they say.
Unfortunately, 500 is not going to get done right now, though. So not okay.
Any picks you regret?
Can you scroll over real quick? Let me take a look.
Yeah.
One last snapshot.
Here, I'll maximize it for
Oh, definitely the Chiefs one. I guess I would. Falcons. I'm not even gonna say I regret. They missed fucking 3 kicks. I wouldn't expect Younghoe Koo to miss 3 fucking kicks in an indoor stadium. If they make just 2 of those, we fucking cover. One sends the game to overtime, and then it's anything game. I guess San Fran. I expected better of them with Christian McCaffrey back, and it was still a close game, even though Purdy went off. And the fact that fucking Baker only threw for like 116 yards and they barely covered, I really don't know what to make of that, one way or the other.
He's out there
Um,
stiff arming people, though.
Yeah, he is. So I would say like the Bucks game and the Chiefs game were the 2 regrets. And then honestly, I don't regret it. I thought the Giants would win. Dan Dimes sucks ass. He's so bad. He's missing wide open motherfuckers. And at that point, even Brandon Dabble can't help him. So that's all I would say.
Too bad, so sad. Go kiss your dad. In 3rd
Yep,
place this
works.
week with 8 wins
What?
in 6 losses, Jakey B.
Oh,
Woo! Jiggy B, how you feeling after 8 wins? Any picks you regret? Anything you
The
feeling
only
confident
pick
about?
guy. Now the only pick I regret is the Chiefs pick. The other picks, I don't really regret.
All right. In second place this week with 10 wins and 4 losses. Double-digit
Damn.
wins, 10 wins. D. Murph, Dakota Murphy. Woo!
Damn.
Congrats, Dakota. Double-digit
wait.
wins. How you feeling about that? Any, ones that you took a flyer on you weren't confident about? Any you regret?
No, like I said earlier, the only one I regret is the Jets-Cardinals game.
Mm.
Other than that, like, Lions could have easily covered.
Yep.
Falcons should have
Yeah.
covered.
Yep.
And the Commanders could have easily covered. Like, those are just so close to be like, hey, I can't really
Yeah,
regret
true.
those. But the Jets,
Sure.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep putting my faith in Aaron Rodgers when he's a fucking idiot. But I'm happy with it. And what I'm especially happy about is, even though I was back 8 games last week, I'm now back 7 games, but
Wow.
my lead between me and Matt and me and Jake has shortened. So
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
that's exciting to me.
Oh yeah.
very true. Very
Put
true.
some pressure, putting pressure on these guys.
Big if true.
What about?
Yeah.
True.
Well,
put pressure on 'em.
Okay.
We'll get there.
And in first place, back where he belongs for the week,
Hey now.
with double-digit wins at 11 wins and 3
Yeah, man.
loses. Myself,
Wow, what a good week.
Ray Boy. Woo!
Good
Wow,
win.
fantastic.
Good win.
Yeah. Fantastic week. Yeah, regret picks. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I should have switched to the Broncos. I've been riding them all year and have also been criticizing these Chiefs. We brought it up last week that these Chiefs, 6 out of their 8 games up to this point have been 1-score games. This was a 2-possession spread, and I didn't go with the Broncos, so that's on me. So I regret not taking the Broncos there. But
To be fair, Broncos got blitzed last week on the road, so you would expect
Right.
the same, I guess. Like,
and I was saying too, like, I didn't think the Chiefs' offense, or I didn't think the Broncos' offense could keep up with the Chiefs. So I was kind of
Right.
expecting it, but I mean, I was surprised the Broncos covered this and kept it, not only covered, but kept it really close and could have won
Yep.
the game. But overall, the overall win-loss, in last place with 72 wins and 80 losses, Dakota Murphy.
nice job,
Woo!
Dakota.
Hey, we're all in the 70s right here.
All in the
Mhm.
70s.
Yeah.
fuck.
And in third place, 76 wins, 76 losses, a 500 record. Fitting that you went 500 also on the week.
Fuck.
Matty B.
Seriously,
Woo!
I'm in third now?
You're
Yep.
in third, pal.
Fuck.
You're in third. And you're 2 games behind this guy with 78 wins, 74 losses. The Lions fan, Jakey B. Woo!
Fuck. Good job, Mr. Jake.
And he is 1 game behind the guy in first place with 79 wins, 73 losses, no ties or pushes. Ray Boy. Woo! Give it up for
Damn,
me.
good
Wow,
job,
wait.
Ryan.
Big fucking jump. Big
Big
jump.
week.
Big comeback.
Ryan from
Yeah,
third to
shit.
first in 1 week.
Look, hey, I mean, what can I say?
Wow.
What can I say?
Yeah,
I think
wow.
that's a big jump. Me, you, and Matt are all within 3 games of each other, but I want to give just another shout out to Dakota coming back from
Yep.
being
Yes.
like a fuck ton behind. Now only 4 games behind third place. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's big.
And
That
6
is
games
big.
behind second.
Yeah.
6 games behind second, 7 games behind fucking. Hey, to get to second though, you gotta be in third. You know.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's what they say.
But you know what? I'm putting pressure on you guys.
He is.
Oh yeah.
So
And if I may, like, Jake, Matt, we've kind of said here, like, hey, like, we keep it close, like, maybe, Jake goes up a game, I go up 2 games, Matt goes up a game or whatever. Hey, we got to start thinking about Dakota's sleeper picks here, because he's, all of
Yeah.
a sudden, he's
Yeah.
going to catch up to you, and a sleeper
Fucking
pick here and
insane.
there might kill you, and you might all of a sudden be in last place.
Speaking of sleeper picks, Dakota, do you have any updated sleeper pick showings?
I sure do. Thanks for asking, Jake.
Oh
If
yeah.
you want to go ahead and scroll down.
Yep.
So
Yep.
this week, the only two people who had any sneaky picks were Ryan and myself. Ryan picked one and won one, so he went from 68.7% to 70.5%. So he's now
Let's
going
go.
from a D plus to a C minus here.
Hey.
Ooh,
Hey.
big
I
jump.
mean, C's get degrees.
Yeah, they sure do. I went from 6 correct 11 attempts to 7 correct 14 attempts. So I had 3 attempts this week.
Oh.
Only one of them hit. So I went from 54.5% chance of hitting to a equal 50-50 chance of hitting sleepy picks. Or sneaky
Wow.
picks, I'm sorry.
Wow.
But yeah. I'm starting to catch up to Ryan on the sneaky picks. And honestly, Jake slowed down a lot on the sneaky picks. Since like
I don't have any this week.
8, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like in the very first 5 weeks, you were
Yeah.
sleepy pig all over the fucking place.
Yeah. I might have to go
and-
back to that. We'll see.
And Matt, again, the only one at 100% for sneaky picks, 2 out of 2.
Yes, sir.
So-
Mm-hmm.
I need to start making more of those.
I'm starting to wonder here if Matt makes a sneaky pick, if it's something like, I'll just let him have that, or if it's like, hey, it's a sneaky pick, like maybe like 30 seconds before kickoff, switch to his sneaky pick since it's like so, it's so wrapped up. Like,
Well, if anything,
will
Matt's
say-
track record with the sneaky picks is 100%. So if he makes a
Yeah.
sneaky pick, you might want to jump on that.
right, and I don't know
I
if
will
you're.
s-
Oh, go ahead, Matt.
No, the other thing I was gonna say is we didn't have many switches this week. Like,
No, only
No.
one. Only Jake
Yeah,
switched
first
to the
time ever.
Niners. That was
Yes,
the only switch.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
First
is
time
seems to be kind of unusual.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's not
Yeah.
that's not a normal trajectory.
Well, I
Usually
think we
have a
know what these
couple.
teams are now. You know.
Yeah.
We know what
Yeah, we
these
said
teams
that.
are. There's no more trades. No more
Yeah.
Yep.
weird shit happening.
Well, I mean, injuries and stuff happen. I think that's a big part of it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
but,
oh, this person's obviously
Yeah.
not going to play. I'm switching.
Right.
That's the reason you switched to the 49ers because C-Mac was playing, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We were all gonna go with the Bucks, and then CMC was gonna announce Monday. We're like, oh fuck it, give us all CMC, and then doesn't give me a tutty, so lost money there. Thanks, CMC.
Thanks for nothing, C-Mac. Also, fuck you, San Fran.
He still got like 17 points in fantasy though.
Yeah, I don't care about fantasy. I care about monies.
Well, speaking of money, let's talk Cox and stocks for this week and see if we
Ooh.
can make some money.
Damn, what a week! I'm just looking at the board right
Oh.
now. What a week!
Let me. Oh, fuck. Okay,
Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Oh,
Where the hell did it go?
It's
Oh, it fucking.
Oh.
Okay.
oh, okay.
All right. Thursday. What the hell is this college football? Thursday night football division rivalry game. The Commanders at the Eagles. -3.5 points for the Eagles. Jake, I've said it in the past. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're more like the Georgia Eagles. How do you feel about all
Yeah.
these Georgia players and the Eagles? They just blew out the Cowboys. They suck anyway. But Jaden Daniels went toe-to-toe with the Steelers and Russell Wilson. Who are you
Yeah.
leaning towards here with in this division game? Commanders versus Eagles. Division on the line here. Both teams, I believe, at 7 wins here. Let's look. Yes, both teams at
Yeah.
7 wins. Big game here. Playoff implications on the line here. How you going?
I think I'm gonna go Commanders here. Primetime
Ooh.
game, division game, over a field goal, underdogs. I kind of like that. Both these defenses suck. Both these offenses are high powered. And I just Eagles just tend to have these we'll get big on you, then throw the game away type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles have looked great the past few weeks, so I don't want to diss them there. But yeah, I'll take prime time, over a field goal, underdogs, division game. I'll take the Commanders here.
Okay. Matt, how you feeling about these commies and Eagles?
I got the Eagles.
Oh,
I'm hoping this is gonna be a sneaky pick. Actually, I really do. When they run Saquon, and AJ Brown is healthy, and they throw Devontae Smith, they're Superman. They're the Avengers of the NFC East. I know we had the Avengers on the NFC West with San Fran, but why can't the Philly? I mean, Eagles look damn good. The past few weeks,
Hmm.
especially ever since the second half of the Bengals game, they've been clicking. They don't miss, and I think it's just going to be a really, really hard offense to stop. I think their offense is, top three, I would argue. And commies don't have a defense to stop that. I think the Eagles have enough of a defense to win by 4. I could see it being like a 24-20 game. That's a cover. So
Yep.
the only thing that would concern me is Nick Sirianni getting in his own way again. But as long as that doesn't happen, it'll be a good game. We're spoiled this week on Thursday night. That's all I'm gonna say. But I will say, if they don't cover, I could see it divisional game, primetime, Jane Daniels. I wouldn't be mad if it doesn't cover. I could see this one going either way. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I hate to ruin your sneaky pick here, but I'm gonna tail you here and go with the Eagles. Just the defense for the commies, I'm just not sure about. Yeah, they got a good offense. I do agree. Nick Sirianni at any moment just feels like he's like, you know what? I don't want to win this game. I'm gonna call some bullshit right here and just fucking
Right.
lose the game. But I think it's primetime Saquon. AJ Brown's gonna do some shit. Primetime, they're gonna want to, they're gonna want to pop off in primetime. So
Right.
I think the Commanders' defense is not gonna hold up in primetime, and yeah, that's all I really have to add. Dakota, how you going?
So, man, I know you wanted a sneaky pick, but we're going to go ahead and give that sneaky pick to Jake. Give me the
Oh,
Eagles.
Wow.
Whoa.
I do want to say,
Yeah.
I know Jake, when he was saying that, when Jake picked the Commanders, he was saying, like, yeah, the Eagles defense. And so I was like, where is the Eagles defense? And right now, and I know the reason why, but right now they're ranked number 2 best defense through week 10. And the reason is probably because of the Cowboys game. They fucked the Cowboys up. I think it was 1 interception, like 4 fumbles, and they only allowed 6 points, something like that.
Cooper Rush was 11 for 23 for 45 yards.
Yeah,
They threw
well, I
like-
mean, I'm not trying to say the Cowboys offense was good in the first place, and they just, the Eagles defense is just that much better. It's
Right.
just the numbers, they don't give the story as to why Eagles are sitting at number 2 right now. But I think because the Commanders, their running defense is like one of the worst. It's 28. And just with Saquon being on the Eagles, he's just such a force of nature. And if it's a close game, they're not pulling him out. Saquon's gonna fucking buck up, do what he needs to do. The only thing I don't like about it is being -3.5. I'd be a lot more comfortable picking the Eagles if it was -2.5.
Yeah.
But again, I think just like what you guys said, it can go either way. But I've been riding the Eagles for a while, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
Yeah, that's your NFC team.
Yeah.
It's my NFC team.
Speaking of an NFC team, let's talk about this AFC team versus an NFC team. The Jacksonville Jaguars at Jake's Detroit Lions in, I think, maybe the largest spread of the year we've seen, or
For
tied for
sure.
it, maybe?
Absolutely.
This is
Absolutely
it. This is the largest. I checked.
Minus 13.5 points for the Lions, Jake. How you feeling about these Lions? Minus 13.5.
I feel good. I'm obviously gonna roll with the Lions here, and I think I honestly it for me. If I was a coach, I'd be like, all right, guys, it's the Lions or it's the Jaguars. Let's just not try. This is basically a fucking pseudo bye week. Let's just not try. But I still think we can I don't think Mac Jones is gonna score. I don't think he's gonna score a singular touchdown or get in field goal range. And the Titans also basically a pseudo bye week. They're we didn't even play any offense. So it's a big spread. I totally understand going against it just on the principle of the number. I don't think anybody will, but I feel like you have to pick Mac Jones. Fuck us He went up against the Vikings, who were playing at fucking 10% and got a singular touchdown. I don't know. It's so weird.
Especially against
I'm
the
honestly
Lions
surprised.
too, who like their defense fucking held that team together against the Texans after
Yeah.
Goff threw 5 interceptions.
Right. And I was telling Matt was asking me if he should put money line or points for Lions. I said, don't do money line, do points because we can. Right, both hit, but we can score 25 points with our eyes closed. And that last game showed, even with 5 turnovers, we had 5 less possessions of the ball. We still scored 26 points or whatever it was.
If you took the money line for Detroit and put $10 on it, you would get $1.30 back.
Jeez.
Yeah, Lions.
I really don't have much to add. I'm gonna tell you here and take the Lions. The Jags just look bad. Mac Jones looks like fucking dog water, and the Lions defense. The fact they kept them in that game against the Texans offense, who are shaky, but the Jags aren't the Texans, not even close. So give me the
Right.
Lions. I think this might be a 50-0 game, honestly. How you going, Matt?
Yeah, no question. Lions. This should be a clean sweep. It's gonna be a blowout.
How you going, Dakota?
I'm going with the Lions, dude. The Jaguars, they don't have any offense, and their defense sucks ass too. And there should be no excuse for Jared Goff to throw a fucking interception this week.
Big if true.
He's
Jaguars are 30th in passing defense.
Is that good?
That's out of 32.
Oh,
Not really, not good.
okay.
So
Just wanted to check. All right, another division game here. Hey, Jake, we're going to go right back to you again. 2 teams in your division, Packers at the Bears, plus 5.5 for the Bears. Which team you going with here in your division?
Yeah, give me the Packers here. The Packers don't look great as they did, but we are getting into that second half part of the year where Jordan Love really started to pop off last season. So I'll take the Packers here. Bears look horrible. Caleb Williams looks bad. Whether that's because of his O-line, whether it's because he's holding on to the ball too long, who knows? There's probably a fucking thousand reasons why he looks bad. And his fucking wide receiver number 1 hates him, so there's that too.
True.
So yeah,
Is
I'll
there-
take the Packers here.
there's some lore behind that.
DJ Moore, there's been some kind of reports that DJ Moore does not like Caleb Williams.
So
Don't
it's
know why.
nobody knows why though. Hoping to
Yeah.
get some tea.
I mean, maybe because I mean, to be fair, he did want Justin Fields to be kept. So I could see some animosity.
I mean, Caleb Williams has nothing to do with that though. You know what I mean? It's not like
He's
Caleb
just
Williams
playing
just was
horrible.
like, hey,
Yeah.
kick this guy out of here, get me type of deal. And
Dakota,
playing
how you-
horrible.
that could be
doesn't
part
work
of it.
with
That could be a
passes.
part of it though, Matt. But I don't think that'd
I mean,
be a reason to hate somebody. But I don't know DJ Moore. I don't know what kind
But
of
to be
character
fair,
he
with
is. But
maybe selfishly, I mean, Justin Fields was always targeting DJ Moore, and he was way more accurate on the deep ball to DJ Moore. So maybe that's why his frustration boils over
it's
to Caleb Williams.
boiling down to
'Cause
Caleb
he's
Williams because it's just not getting the ball to him.
Exactly.
I can see that could be. I think that'd be more of a valid reason than not having Fields anymore.
That's-
But
So that's more so what I meant.
okay,
Yeah.
Hey, Dakota, how you going in this game? How you feel about the?
give me Jordan Love. They're coming off of a bye week, and
True.
True,
Again-
big and true.
the Bears, they just don't look good. I think, dude, it's weird though, because they started to look good earlier this season.
Yeah.
And so, to me, that puts down in my mind because the spread is 5.5.
Yep.
It's not a whole lot, but that is
So
quite
what
a
it-
bit.
what-
Home game
For
for
what
the
it's
Bears.
worth- For what it
Yeah.
worth, the line did open at 6.5.
Okay. Still though, I would prefer it to be closer to maybe 4.5, 3.5.
It's not gonna be that though.
Yeah, but again, I gotta go with the Packers just because hopefully this week off for Jordan Love, he rested, whatever injuries he had.
Knee injury.
He feels a lot better. Did what he had to do. Comes back out and is just like, hey, I'm not out of this, and throws bombs.
Right.
I might honestly put Reed in
Yeah.
over Wilson because, dude, I just can't trust Aaron Rodgers.
Wouldn't blame you if you did.
Matty B, how you going? Division rival game for you as well with your Vikings team. How you feel?
Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Packers all the way. They're gonna dominate. I don't think this game is gonna be even close. I could see this game being like 14 plus. I'm not even. I mean, they lost to the fucking Patriots.
Yeah. Drake May out
Like
there
what?
looking like Tom Brady.
Yeah, I don't understand why this is only so low. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be much higher. So Packers are gonna roll. And with the bye week, bro, come on. And with all the drama coming out of the Packers now, or the Bears organization, that is a recipe for disaster. I do not
Yeah.
like when drama gets to the media, it gets to the public, it's a bad look.
Fire the OC, everything.
You know,
Not looking good for the Bears.
Nope.
And I have nothing much to add other than I'm telling you guys, give me the Packers on the road.
Yeah.
Rams at the Patriots, +4.5.
One of your favorite teams, Ryan.
Nope. Rams at Patriots, +4.5 for the Patriots. Look, maybe if the Rams won last night,
Yeah.
I would believe more in them. But no, yeah, give me the Patriots. I don't know what's going on with them, but here and there, they pull it off once in a while, and they get it done. So, fuck it. Give me the Patriots at +4.5. I don't know how they're doing it. Drake May actually does unironically look good. He's not thrown for 250, 270 plus yards or whatever. He's not thrown 3 touchdowns a game.
but he's not stupid.
Exactly. He's not turning the ball over. He's not doing dumb shit. He's doing what they need him to do. And the Rams, like, I mean, I don't know. I can see the Patriots covering this game, but also at the same time, it's like if the Rams just go out there and like Cooper Kupp has 100 yards and Puka has 80 yards, then I'm gonna look back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, of course they did that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I believe more in the Patriots to cover 4.5 than I do the Rams right now. So give me the Patriots. How you going, Matt?
I honestly don't know. Reason being, I thought it might be a little more than 4.5. That's I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Oh man, no.
I'm
man.
hoping this is a sneaky pick. I really need a sneaky pick here. Fuck. Well, maybe I just misheard that.
It's gonna be a sneaky pick for Ryan, I think.
Fuck. I like the Patriots. I like what they're doing. However, the 2 games I kept it close against were the Titans and the Bears. Let's put that into context. The game they got to get blown out against was the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Texans. Admittedly, that's his first game. You can throw that away, whatever. Rams are a potent offense. I know they didn't show it yesterday. I understand that. I think this week is going to change. Rams have to get back on schedule. I just think they have way too much firepower to contend and keep it close. That's my gut feeling. I'm a little surprised it's this close. That very spread, honestly.
Dakota.
I'm gonna go with the Rams here. I think last night's game was just, I don't know what was going on with Stafford, but I was thinking about switching to the Rams pretty heavily before that game, and I was like, fuck it, worst case, I picked the Dolphins. I'm still kind of catching up to Jake and Matt, and best case, I get another one up on them. So that was kind of my reasoning behind there. That why I kept the Dolphins. I just don't know, man. I'm looking at the Patriots' past games. When did you say Drake May's first game was? Texans? October 13th?
Texans, yep, they got raped by 20 points. Then they
Yeah.
went to London. They kind of kept it close the first half, but then the second half, T-Law was T-Law and pulled away.
Yeah.
Third week was last week, 2 weeks ago when they lost
Jets.
the Titans in overtime.
No,
then
they
last
beat.
week-
No, it went Jaguars and they beat the Jets.
Oh, I forgot about the Jets game.
Yeah, then they lost to the Titans in overtime, and then they just beat the
Yes.
Bears. But dude, I don't know.
Yes.
Like, them beating the Jets to me now does not mean anything. Them
Exactly.
barely beating or barely losing to the Titans means nothing to me.
Yeah, Titans
Like them getting a win over the Bears means nothing to me either. Like,
Yep.
I think next year is a different conversation of Drake May continues to do what he's doing and kind of develops
I
with the
agree.
team and
Yep.
figures everything out. But right now, I think he's too fresh to
Yep.
win against Stafford and two amazing wide receivers.
And I will say real quick, I do want to give some credit to Drake May because he actually shouted out his defense after the game. The first thing he said, "Hey guys, put your pens down, put your notepads down, clap it up for the defense, guys,
Yep.
clap it up."
I
So
saw
I
that.
respect it. I respect the hell out of him for saying that because
Yep.
that is the
Chad move.
complete opposite of Zach Wilson when he said, "We don't need to score more." No, we don't. We're good. So
The thing
mad
is, though,
respect.
like I didn't hear that, but I'm glad you brought it up because I like that about and like that's why I like Saquon
Yes.
so much. Not only is he a fucking crazy good player, but he's super humble. Like
Just
he's
wants to
he's
win.
out there to win games, and then after he
Yep.
does what he needs to do, I don't give a shit about breaking records.
Yep.
Let these guys who are going to be playing in the league past me get some reps.
Yep.
Like,
Big fan. of
and
that,
that's
yep.
why I hate him too, unfortunately, because he's on my fantasy, and then sometimes it's like, dude, give me some fun. I know you don't have any control when you get the ball, but like, when you guys are up, 20 points, and then you're out for the rest of the fucking game, and you're sitting here on my bench of 9 point, or not my bench, on my roster of less than 10 points, it pisses me off.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, he doesn't like. Obviously, he doesn't know that, but like,
You like the humbleness, though.
I love the humbleness, especially because, like, dude, he's a professional athlete, and I don't want to say he has the right to not be humble, but you got to look at the track history of professional athletes. I would say it leans towards most of them aren't humble.
Being kind of
Like, I mean,
douchebags, is
Aaron
what I would
Rodgers.
say.
So you
Like-
say they could all use some introspective.
I mean, I think there's a time and place to be cocky, and obviously confidence and cockiness is completely different. But like, I think Saquon is just down to earth, and I don't know him personally, but just from what I've seen, he seems like a good dude, and he's at the top of his fucking game. Like, I don't want to say he has no reason to not be a good dude because of that, because I think you should be a good person regardless. But with a lot of people in this environment that you're around, I would say that cockiness overcomes humbleness a lot of the times. So,
Hey,
and I like to see that out of a professional athlete, regardless of football, whatever it may be.
I agree with that.
be a role model.
Yeah,
Be a
and
role
I think that's great. That's why I like Saquon so much.
Give it up for Saquon. Maybe his jersey's in the mail now for you.
Dude,
Uh,
if I got a Saquon jersey, that'd be kind of dope.
Jake, how you going? You leaning Rams, it sounds like?
Yep, I'm gonna go Rams. I feel like the Dolphins just kind of had their number on
Yeah.
Sunday or Monday night for whatever reason. It's just one of those games where it's like, hey, you're just gonna lose. It's kind of RNG.
Hey,
They're just gonna get in the end zone. One touchdown would have won that game for them. And just I don't think he's gonna make that mistake again. Drake May, love him, great guy. He's got something there. Patriots just don't have anything going for them right now. He's making something out of nothing, and Rams actually have a chance, a small one, but chance of making the playoffs.
something I totally forgot about that game last night is Sean McVay and Mike McDaniel. Both of them were on the same coaching staff in Washington a few years ago.
Yeah.
So they kind of, maybe they kind of like know each other, know what they're gonna call play schemes and whatnot. So maybe that was a little bit of an advantage for the Dolphins. Oh my God, I farted.
Before
next-
moving on, before
Yep.
we run on, I just saw this stat. I think it's kind of cool. Since becoming the starting QB, Drake May ranks first in QB rush yards, fifth in big time throws, and has the most turnover worthy plays.
Most turnover worthy plays.
Yeah, so plays that should become turnovers just aren't.
Oh, so he's gonna regress a little bit then. That you don't have that
Yeah.
stat for. That's just lucky.
The comment is this: his rookie season is what happens when Josh Allen and Justin Herbert did the fusion dance, but the fingers do not match perfectly. That's fucking comical too for a DBZ reference. I love that shit. Let's go.
Let's go on to the next game, which is a little boring here. Browns at Saints, minus
Jeez.
1.5 for
skip?
the Saints. We can't skip. We have to pick somebody here, but man, who the hell are you taking in this game?
I'm picking the Saints. Unfortunately, I'm
Saints,
picking
yeah.
Derek Carr.
I don't want to, but I will.
Saints, Matt's
I
on
like
the
Kamara.
Saints.
I like Kamara.
Jake,
I
how
like
you
Kamara.
going? I
Fuck.
think I'm gonna tail your pick, honestly.
I'll take the Browns off of a bye week, I guess.
True.
Coming off a bye, underdog, Jameis Winston. Fuck it, I don't know. I don't really like taking Saints as a favorite. That's weird.
Hey, the Saints. The game last week for the Saints was they fired the coach. It's the rah game. Like we're doing it for So this supposedly following the pattern, they're gonna fall off again and not be good. But yeah, don't care about that game. Snooze fest. That's a bottom right game on
Oh no,
Sunday.
that's not even Showtime game.
Yeah, that's just you catch the highlights on Red Zone.
Yeah.
All right, here's the game. Matt, your Vikings at your rival Texans for the Colts,
easy.
plus 5.5 points for the Titans. How do you feel about your Vikings on the
Dude,
road here,
that's
pal?
a fucking insult to the Vikings. Put some respect on the Goatus, whatever his name is, Geois.
GQ
Put some
bus?
respect. Yeah. What a fucking disrespect to the Vikings. Are you kidding me?
Ouch.
The-
Yeah,
the
they must have scored like 1,000 touchdowns last week. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, both of you.
Yeah, I don't think a team has ever scored 1,000 touchdowns in a week, so we can just
Oh,
ignore
they probably
that.
scored at least one.
That. We're just gonna ignore that sidebar. Disrespect. Will Levis? You kidding me? To keep it close? Give me the Vikings all fucking day long.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. The disrespect. Ugh.
So,
Jake, so that means you're taking the Titans, right?
Oh, hell no, but I understand the spread.
Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna lean the Vikings as well here. Dakota, you going?
Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings.
Okay.
Any chance that Sam Darnold regresses so fucking hard they lose this game?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Oh.
Good. Hey,
That'd be great for the NFC North.
could be.
I
Hey,
mean,
these Vikings at one
4
time
picks
were
will get
undefeated.
it done. 4 picks will get it done.
That's true. Hey, we're going right back to you, Matt, with your favorite team.
Yep.
The
That's funny. That happened
Colts.
last week too. It was back to back.
The Colts at the New York Jets, minus 3.5 points for the Jets. Go off, Matt. Just go off. Tear these Jets
Okay.
apart.
Oh, I was gonna tear the Colts apart. Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
That's
okay. We'll
awkward.
tear them apart
We already
too.
know you hate. We already know you hate the Colts and all the reasons why.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
While you're going off, give me a reason not to take the Colts here.
Shinsekin. Just period. Just Shinsekin. Period. He can go. I hate him. He can pack his bags. He can get fucked. I don't care what he does. He definitely does not fuck his wife. You can make jokes that Kirko doesn't fuck his wife. Shane Steichen and those antenna ears do not fuck his wife. There's
Ooh.
no. I'm over Shane Steichen. I don't understand. JT 2 weeks ago had the ball 13 times. Last week he had the ball 5 times after halftime when they were only down by 1 possession. Joe Flacco had 5 turnovers. Not saying that's all on him, but I don't know. I talked to Jake. Colts' biggest issue right now is the coach / play caller / timeout management, and he's failing in all 3 capacities. Jake and I agree. Both quarterbacks are doing disservice to the team, obviously, but the defense is keeping them in every game. You held the Bills to 23 points. That is more than reasonable to make it a winnable or close game. Held the Vikings to 21 points on the road. That is more than reasonable to keep you in the game. Shane's second play calling is atrocious. He did the exact same thing Frank Reich did. Shotgun, deep ball. Let's not get the ball to your best player that you paid. I don't understand. I don't care if it's Richardson or Flacco. You got to do something different. And I think it's annoying because every week he goes I gotta do better. Yeah, it starts with me. I gotta do better, which is exactly what Frank Reich said. He doesn't hold people accountable. He doesn't hold himself accountable. It's incredibly frustrating that they're not transparent with the Richardson issue. Whether that Richardson starting again or not, I don't. I mean, yes, I would like Richardson to start because how frustrating Joe Flacco has been the last 2 weeks, and he's 1-3 as a starter. Alicia Richardson is 3-3 as a starter. Take that what you will.
Over how many seasons?
No, just this season.
He
Well,
played
that's what
6
we're doing.
games.
Yes.
Damn.
It's got him there, Jake.
On purpose.
So it's just really frustrating right now. I don't know what to make of the Colts situation. However, the Jets are an absolute dump fire organization. Fuck them. Give me the Colts. I feel comfortable the Colts can at least cover against this atrocious organization. Ugh.
Yeah, they're giving a half extra point here to the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Vegas believes in these Jets a little bit.
Yeah, I don't. Ugh.
Yeah.
Although if they lose this game, it doesn't matter. If the Colts lose this game, I would say the season's over in terms of making the playoffs, because that puts you at 4-7. Not a great outlook to make.
What are the
playoffs.
Texans?
And they go against the Lions next week, so
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be a
Oh.
bloodbath. That's gonna be a 20-point spread. I'm
I
not
don't know.
kidding. I'm not kidding. I will take a screenshot and alt spread -20 for the game. I will do that. You can quote me on that.
Bet.
Assuming no one's injured for the Lions, like Jared Goff or Demont. I'm just putting that out there now, obviously. Like,
Look, the Jets are on my shit list, and as much as I love Aaron Rodgers, it's just this season is
come
not
on,
looking
I want
great.
a sneaky pick.
No, this ain't the one, bro. This ain't the one.
And the
and
Jags.
No, what?
and we have, you know, talked about these Jets and Colts quite a lot this year, but
Yeah.
the Colts. Actually, I think I put the Colts on my shit list also. So I guess I
You
gotta
did.
pick one of them. The Jets were on my shit list first, I think. So give me
I
the
don't know about
Colts.
that.
I believe more in Flacco. I can't believe I'm saying this. I believe more in Flacco than Aaron Rodgers.
That's what it
right
was.
now.
The Colts are on your shit list if they're playing AR. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's what.
Yeah,
Yeah. So give me Flacco.
I guess we'll find out if the Colts become the shit list with Joe Flacco. Guess we'll find out.
How you
I
going,
will
Jake?
say, if this was
Oh.
a 2012 matchup, Flacco versus Rodgers, prime
Yeah.
2012 Super Bowl chance. Hey, this
Yeah.
is a game.
That's a prime time game you would take every
Yeah.
single night.
Yep. 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Yeah. How you going, Jake?
Yeah, I'm going Colts here with I don't know, Jets. Like, it's just horrible. They have a horrible fucking quarterback. I mean, there was a tweet where like Aaron Rodgers threw a pass to some dude named like Crowley or something. I don't even know who it was. Like, I didn't see the pass, but it was like they're like, what did this guy do wrong? And Aaron Rodgers is a signature. Like, I don't know what. I don't know. Like, great. First ballot Hall of Famer. Super cool. But, like, he's the owner, GM, offensive coordinator, and starting quarterback for this team. And they're fucking have the same record as the Panthers. He's horrible. He's got every single weapon that he absolutely ever wanted.
Yeah.
And he's dog shit. Like, he's horrible. In the
He's
first
so bad.
half of the game, he was like 7-11 for like 40 yards or something like that.
Yep, 40 yards. Yep.
It was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Real quick, before you Dakota, I just want to point out before they fired Robert Saleh on the 2-3 record, whatever they were, they had a top 3 ranked defense. Since firing Robert Saleh, they had the 29th ranked defense.
yeah.
Ouch.
So
bad.
that makes sense. So let's fire your defensive fucking coordinator, essentially.
Well,
Dakota?
fucking, they did a blood ritual for A-Rod, and he has control of the
did.
team now.
Yeah.
D Murph.
I'm going with the Colts, dude. I'm never gonna sneaky pick the Jets again. At least this season.
Here's a interesting game with an interesting spread. Raiders at the Dolphins, -7.5 points for the Dolphins. And man, is
Wait.
this just like the
What?
Yeah, Raiders at Dolphins, -7.5 for the Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Is the Raiders that shit or
Yes.
okay? I'll let whoever wants to go first with this one, but 7.5 for the Dolphins, like
Dakota, that's your division, boy. You take it.
Okay. So I'm looking at these games, and honestly, the only one that really stands out to me of the Raiders being like, wow, I can't believe you didn't win that is the Panthers game. The other games, like, you know, they lost to the Steelers. That was a blowout. They lost to the Rams by 5. They lost to the Chiefs by 7. They lost to the Bengals by fucking, what is that, like 17?
Yeah.
I don't think the Dolphins are Bengals, Chiefs, Steelers equivalent. They beat the fucking Ravens. I know that was weeks ago, but
2 weeks, week 2.
man, 7.5 spread is a lot for the Dolphins. And
Yeah.
honestly, they didn't play that great last night, I don't think. Tua's still a fucking retard. And I think if Max Crosby gets back there and gets half a sack on him, he's going to die. I think I have to pick the Raiders here.
Damn it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not confident in the Dolphins having a -7.5 lead. That to me seems unrealistic.
It is a home game for the Dolphins there. Is that sway?
I
your-
don't care.
Why the fuck?
That mean anything to me.
Matt, it sounded like you were trying to take a sneaky pick there on the Raiders. Is that who you going with, Matt? How are you feeling about the game?
I don't like either team. I think 7.5 is a lot. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm gonna take Jake's opinion here. I don't like high spreads against teams I don't trust, and I don't trust the Dolphins. I know they do have, weapons across the board. I get that, but I just don't trust.
Is the Raiders
them.
starting Minshew or O'Connell?
Ooh.
Minshew. Last I saw was Minshew.
I would. Here's the thing, though. But if we find out Tyreek Hill got arrested before game, I'm switching to the Dolphins.
Sir.
Or
I just-
detained, not arrested.
Yeah, detained. Hey, look, I wish maybe Jake. I think maybe Jake can pick the Dolphins and he can convince me otherwise. But I don't trust the Dolphins. I mean, I don't trust the Raiders either. Well, at least 7.5 is a lot. I mean, they can lose by tutty and still cover. Like, come on, Raiders, you can do that much for me.
They did it against the Chiefs.
Yeah, rivalry game, but yeah.
Jakey boy.
I'm gonna go Dolphins at home here. I'm not a fan of them. I'm just like the Raiders have absolutely nothing to play for. And the Dolphins are in second place in their conference. Not that means anything really, but it's something. Tyreek looked pretty good, with what he did. I guess he didn't do much last game, but he had like a ligament injury or whatever.
Yep.
He also
Tua
may have
looked okay.
broken his neck, by the way.
Oh yeah, true. I'll pick the Dolphins pending Tyreek injuries.
Also, Raiders are coming off a bye week.
That's true. I do like that.
And like you said, not that
Uh,
means anything, though, because it's the Raiders, but...
Yeah, if it was
So-
any other team, it's whatever.
What is the
They can
Raiders
show up.
record? Is that 4-5 I'm
They're
seeing?
2-7.
Raiders are for covering, 4-5.
Oh, for covering.
Dolphins.
Dolphins are
3-6. Why are the Dolphins green?
Because that's their color.
I thought the Dolphins were blue.
I thought they were teal.
It's like teal. Like I don't know. When I imported it, it like adjusted the color to like Google Docs.
Well,
color.
yeah, your color is different. What I'm watching on your screen, what you're streaming right now, is a different color than what I'm seeing on my
That's
computer
true.
because of the,
Yeah.
I think the brightness and stuff like that.
Oh.
But it's like a dark green on my screen. On yours, it's
Yeah.
a light green.
No,
so-
I'm looking at the Google sheet and it's a dark green, but like
Okay.
when I do it on my, because I have the separate sheet as a backup still in Excel. When I import that sheet, it like changes the colors to like a darker tint. I don't know why it does
Oh.
that, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Not that it's a big deal, but
yeah, I'm gonna tell Jake here and go with the Dolphins as well. I just think hopefully Tyreek plays, and they got a way better offense than the Raiders, especially with Waddle and Hill and A-Chain and Mostert. And if Tua just doesn't fucking run headfirst into a brick wall for some reason, hopefully they can score some points. So give me the Dolphins minus 7.5, but don't like it.
Wow.
Not comfortable with it. All right. Hey, another division game, and a big one. Why the fuck does this shit keep going to college football for some reason on FanDuel? Ravens at Steelers +3 for
Woo!
the Steelers.
Damn.
Man, big game here.
Damn.
Ryan, you take it away.
Yeah.
Ryan, you're a Lamar fan
Ryan, you
Yes.
might want to put Dolphins
and a
on.
Russell fan.
You might want to
And a
actually
Russell
put Dolphins
fan.
on the Raiders Dolphins pick there. Oh, there you go.
I don't know what that was, why that carried over there. Yeah, big Lamar fan, have his jersey. He's coming off an MVP year, looking phenomenal and looking like he's going to win his third MVP. But these Steelers, like I've been saying, I don't know what's going on with them. These Steelers are figuring it out. They're winning the division. The Ravens have 3 losses now. What are they at? Let's see
2
here.
losses, I believe.
Pittsburgh is 7-2. Baltimore is 7-3. And Pittsburgh's home. Baltimore has a great offense. Probably top 2, top 3 offense in the league. Steelers got top 3 defense in the league. I'm going to go with the
Tough one.
home team with the Steelers here.
Wow.
It's a home game for them. They're the underdogs, and I don't know, just like they look good with Russ, and they're winning games, and they went against the Commanders, and they had a comeback win. They walked it off or whatever it was, and the Ravens, like, their offense can score a lot, but their defense is gonna lose them the playoffs, lose them an AFC Championship game, or prevent them from going to a Super Bowl and AFC Championship game, whichever. But these Steelers, they look solid. I mean, you can point out like minuscule flaws with them. I don't want to say they're playing flawless, but like they look damn good. And that Russell Wilson to George Pickens connection looks incredible. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers here at +3.
Now, are you scared that Pickens is going to get ejected?
No, I mean he hasn't yet. I mean he'll probably go out there and fight somebody, but just take out some innocent defensive back or cornerback or whoever. But I
Some
mean,
water boy on the sidelines.
yeah, I mean he's making these ridiculous catches with Wilson. They have that special connection that a quarterback and a receiver have. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like I don't know how they fucking like figured this out in 3 weeks.
Nope.
But like they got it. They look good. Najee Harris can run the football. The Steelers when they need a crucial 3rd down or 4th down, they can get the other team to jump off sides. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Steelers here. The Ravens they could win this game. I just think their defense is going to cost them. It's going to cost them a win, or they're going to give up a big play. So give me the Steelers. Matt, how you going?
Yeah, I like everything you just said. I like the Steelers. They just won in a tough environment versus the Commies. The defense kept them in it. Even Russell cooked. George Pickens and him, like you said, have a real connection. He is a good receiver. He's proved me wrong the past few weeks because I've not been high on George Pickens, so I will give him his flowers. Same with Russell Wilson. I don't want to say rejuvenating his career, but he's definitely showing that his little stint in Denver was just an aberration and not all on him, like
Yeah.
he received all this shit for. So, massive credits for the Steelers for, we'll say, taking a flyer on him because of, it's essentially a free rookie minor league deal. veteran minimum deal. It's working, man. Credit Tomlin for inserting him as a QB. It's working. Their run game has improved since he's taken over with Najee, Warren, and Patterson. I like that three-headed back they have. They're just playing real nice complementary football. TJ Watt scares me. He's a bad man. And I think the Steelers environment is a tough. But I wish was Sunday night. I wish this was a Sunday night game under the lights, terrible towels everywhere. Oh man, that'd be good. But at last, this is definitely a top left game for us.
Yep.
I'm big fan of it. I like the Ravens, obviously, that top offense. There's just something with them. I don't know what it is that they don't have me sold to cover this game. So they might win it, just not cover.
Fair enough. Jiggy boy.
Yeah, I'm with you all. Steelers. I really like what I'm seeing.
Yep.
And it's just the Ravens just have weird losses that just give me a little uneasy.
D Murph.
Kind of want to take the Ravens because it's. I mean, they're both really great teams. Just get a sneaky pick in there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I do because I was gonna pick the Steelers, and then everyone said Steelers.
Sneak a big.
Should I keep typing?
Mm. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe right now. I'm gonna go with the Steelers
Ah.
just for now and see what happens
Dude,
throughout
I
the rest
just
of the
want a
week.
sneak pick.
Fair enough.
What'd you
fair
say,
enough.
Matt?
I said I just want a sneaky pick.
Pick the Ravens.
No, that's not the sneaky pick I want.
Jags.
That's
Definitely
actually
not
the Ravens and Steelers with +3 for the Steelers is a
I
great
know.
sneaky
yeah,
pick, Matt.
Yeah, I know. I agree. It is. It's not one I've covered with though. But yeah, you're right.
Here's a great sneaky pick, Matt. Take my Seahawks. Seahawks at the Niners. Minus
You go
6.5 for the Niners. Look, I've Seahawks coming off a bye. Maybe they keep it close. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm taking the 49ers. There's nothing left
Wow.
for me to say. Look. Hey.
Oh, there's more for you to say. We got a whole half season to go.
No.
There's
Well,
definitely more for you to say.
the Seahawks got to prove it to me that they can beat a good team, and the Niners are on paper a good team right now, and I think they have everybody back, right? Fred,
Yeah.
what's his name?
Fred.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
just no IU, but
I mean, that didn't
Oh.
matter. I don't think that matters. Ayuk is,
yeah, you can still a good receiver.
yeah, but he wasn't really doing anything
It's
when
the
he was
same.
in. So.
Right, you can say that, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a second season, pop off, half season pop off. I mean,
Yeah.
people get hot all
Is
the
he
time.
a $30 million worthy receiver?
Oh, definitely not. I said that from the get go. He got overpaid. I mean, he scammed the Niners because he's like, trade me. If you don't pay me, trade me. And then they're like, okay, we'll trade you. And then he's like, no, you won't. Okay, I'll send it to you.
Juwan
Called the
Jennings
bluff.
more than makes up for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I say the same thing every week. Can't stop the run. Fucking our
Yeah,
O-line sucks. And
that's for sure.
Nick Bosa is just going to go out there, and he's definitely going to want to sack Geno Smith, and you guys know why. And
Yep.
So,
Wait, why?
Black.
Oh my God.
There it is. There it
MAGA
is.
America now.
There it is. There it is.
yeah, give me the Niners. Would love for the Seahawks to win and cover. I don't see it. Not on the road here at San Fran. Maybe if we were hosting, but even when we did host them, we didn't. So, definitely not on the road when the Niners are home. Matt?
Well, I was gonna take Seattle. You just talked me out of it. Fuck, give me the Niners. Damn it.
Oh, I just told you to take them right before.
No, yeah, but then you talked me out of it.
I'm starting to think Matt actually doesn't want a sneaky pick.
He does.
He just
doesn't know.
he just wants to fucking say he does.
He had
What do you
10
mean?
other weeks to get sneaky picks. He only got 2 of them.
Right. I wasn't feeling them.
You're not feeling this one? Come on,
Is that kind
Jay.
of tempting? Is that kind of tempting? I'm not gonna lie.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tyler Lockett, that's your boy.
For sure. I know it's. We'll see. This might be a switcher. Actually, this might be.
Okay.
I do like Seattle. San Fran didn't play great on the road, but maybe that's because they flew all the way to fucking Tampa Bay. It has more to do with it. Who knows? But this might be a switcher. I'm not gonna lie.
San Fran was home last week, weren't they?
No, they're on the road because they put at noon.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Jakey?
Niners. Seahawks suck. C-Mac's back. His first game back, so I'm not gonna put too much weight on him not performing. This is fine.
D Murph?
Niners. I can't trust the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Fair
Might
enough,
be a
fair
sneaky
enough,
pick
fair
there.
enough. Falcons at the Broncos, minus 2.5 points for the Broncos. Dakota, Broncos playing your division. How are you feeling about these Broncos? They went toe-to-toe with your Chiefs last week, and now they're hosting the Falcons, who got upset by the Saints.
Yeah,
Broncos here?
I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons here.
Oh, whoa,
I'm
really?
gonna do a little bit of an
Wow.
underdog.
Wow.
For the Falcons, I think. Let me look at. Let me pull up the Falcons real quick. I don't know, man. Derek Carr just kind of pops off randomly, and it's weird.
He does.
And I don't think that has much weight to it. So I think I'm gonna go with I'm hoping Kirko is, playing like Kirko should be playing as. He's got weapons. I like the Broncos. Congrats for keeping the Chiefs game so fucking close. But Bo Nix, I think, is still developing. And for right now, I'm going to go with the Falcons, especially since they're underdogs. I think that's a kind of hard not to.
Fair. Very fair. Matt, how are you leaning in this one?
I'm gonna tell Dakota. I like the Falcons. I
Oh,
pick them every
wow.
week. I don't know why. They're an exciting team. I do like them. I like Kirko. Maybe I think the Denver just kind of close because of division rivalry more than anything type deal. Who knows? This feels like a game that the Falcons should not be the favorites in. So that's a little weird. Unless someone's
Yeah.
out that I don't know about.
If the Broncos weren't favored, I would pick the Broncos.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that one all the way.
Jakey boy?
I'm kind of feeling the Broncos here, and the reason why is because Sean Payton knows the Falcons. I know it's different teams,
Mhm.
but he was
Yeah.
NFC South. And Falcons are just like, it's so weird, man. Like Broncos are at least like consistently mid. Like they'll have their great games, they'll have their bad games, but it's like Falcons are just like feels like fucking up and down, up and it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
oh sweet, Kirko just broke a record, fucking Falcons record. Oh sweet, now he just threw a pick to end the game. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm getting. I'll take Sean Payton and Bo Nix here on a pretty big win.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
Yeah, big
I'm gonna
win.
tail Jake with this one and go with the Broncos.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. We have 3
Whoa.
games left. Yep, hold on.
Yeah.
I know the next game is the Chiefs Bills. I don't think any of us care about the Monday Night Football game.
Nope.
Nope.
I
Nope.
think we sort of care about the Sunday Night Football game, but the Chiefs Bills
Yeah.
game is definitely the biggest game. So I want to ask, do we want to do the Chiefs
do that
Bills
last.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can do
Sure.
All right. We'll do the Monday Night Football then first, since that one, who cares?
that.
Texans at Cowboys plus
Texans.
7.5 for the Cowboys.
Texans.
Okay, yep. I think we're all there. All right, Bengals at Chargers, minus 1.5 for the Chargers. Big
Give me the
Sunday night game
Bengals.
here. Oh, you like the Bengals?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Dude, I mean, look at what they did to the Ravens.
Yeah,
Like
Ravens.
they kept it a very fucking close game. They could have won it.
Division
And
game though.
yeah, I get that, but like Joe, well, I guess like I sent a picture in the Cocksock group chat earlier, and I think the Bengals are in a category that like good, but they don't win the important games or some shit like that. Like, yeah. Still believe in them despite the fact they continue to lose every important game. And I don't think this is that important of a game. I mean, yeah, I guess it is because it's so late in the season, and honestly, the record isn't that great. But I think Joe Burrow is better than Herbert.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
And if this is gonna be a sneaky pick for me, I'll take it.
Look, I'll go next because I'm definitely not tailing you. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Look, they are covering games. They're finding ways to win. And, hey, Jake is right. Keep the ball out of Herbert's hands. They win games, and they look good while doing it, too. It's a home game for them. Prime time. This will be a good game, actually. Burrow versus Herbert. This should be a really good game. Yeah, give me the Chargers, though. I don't know how they're doing it. It's ugly football. Jim Harbaugh just fucking is going to have like 17 ridiculous quotes before this game. Give me the Chargers. Matty B?
I want to hear what Jake thinks first. I'll be honest.
I'm
his
gonna go
dad's team.
Bengals here. Burrow's playing out of his fucking mind, and they they have to be fucking pissed about last week.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamar Chase broke a record, only player with multiple
Most
250-yard fucking games
Yeah.
of the season. They're pissed, and this is a get right game. Chargers, yes, keep the ball in Herbert's hands. They win games, funny, but like, who are their last 3 wins again? The Titans, the Browns, the Saints. Let's chill out a little bit, okay? Let's chill out, and let's see how they perform against a really, really high-powered offense. This is going to be a test. They have not faced a high-power offense. It will be interesting to see.
Hey, you got to think, too, right? Like, Cincinnati, I know we say it every week, like, hey, for this team, whoever, not just Cincinnati, but, like, this team, like, if you don't win this game this week, your season's done. This might be the game for Cincinnati. If you don't win, your season is actually over.
They are 9 seed, so they're fighting. Chargers are 6? Yeah, 6 seed. So they're fighting. They are fighting for a spot. I got to see Herbert and Harbaugh against an actual good, high-powered offense team. Anyway, we'll see how it goes.
Matty B?
Yeah, Jake convinced me on that one. Let's see what the Bengals have. I'm going to the Bengals. Let's see what the Chargers are made of against a real opponent, a real offensive threat like the Bengals. And this is the Bengals, I would say, last hope to actually make a run. If they lose this game, I would say they're done. I could see Zach Taylor getting fired if they lose this game in prime time.
Wow.
So I think that's fair. I think this is a fair chance to get the Bengals one last shot. And if it's not, well, thank you for your service, Zach Taylor. You'll get paid the rest of the year, but time to move on.
So you like the Bengals?
Yep. And I think
If
this
the Chargers,
telling.
sorry.
No, you got it.
I was like, the Chargers win here. Like I love seeing the Chargers with Harbaugh. It's been fun to watch. It's like good ground football. It's he's changed that defense. So if the Chargers win this game, I'll buy in like fully.
Yep.
I have to see them against a good team like the Bengals.
And I will say, Bengals are top 10. I think they're top 9 now in rush defense. Chargers are predicated on running the ball first. So we'll see what the Chargers can do. And this is fair to Jake's credit. What can the Chargers do? Because they don't have a true number 1 receiver or number 2 receiver. What can they do when they can't rely on their ball, run the ball, and rely on play action? McConkey's cool, don't get me wrong, but he's not a 102 like a true 102. Like, come on. So yeah, it's gonna be telling. Great offense versus great defense. I'm really excited for this game. I really am. But I think Bengals keep it close enough, and I think they can get the outright win. But if not, bye-bye, Zach.
Yep.
Bye-bye, Zach. Don't get on the plane. You're stuck in L.A. All right.
Another worse place to be stuck.
All right. Big.
Jeez, yeah.
Huge, even. Some would say.
Massive.
Game. Massive.
Gargantuan.
Unbelievable. The Chiefs.
Out of
The
this world.
Chiefs. Dakota Murphy's Chiefs.
Hey, real quick.
At-
Sorry, this is an update. The 49ers just paid their cornerback Lenore 5-year, $92 million. Breaking news.
Good for them. The Chiefs. the back-to-back Super Bowl champs at the Buffalo Bills, minus 1.5 points for the Bills. Our Chiefs fan here. We are here live with him, wearing a number 15 jersey that says Mahomes on the back. He is slapping his nipples right now. He had sex last Friday.
Don't talk
Dakota,
about that.
Dakota, how do you
It was about to
feel
curve.
about your Chiefs on the road in
You can't say
Buffalo, minus 1.5 points for the Bills? The Chiefs are the underdogs here.
I think if any game in the foreseeable future, there's 2 games I'm worried about this season for the rest of the season for the Chiefs. This game and the game against the Steelers. Other than that, I'm really not too worried. But give me the motherfucking Chiefs, dude.
Whoa, yeah.
They're pulling it out. They're
Yeah.
undefeated. Barely, basically. With every single fucking game being as close as they can possibly make it. And if they win, that's a cover.
True.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel very confident in the Chiefs, especially because there is a rivalry between Mahomes and Allen. Like, I think this could be the game where their streak goes away, but it's the Chiefs, dude. They somehow figure out a way to fucking do it. I mean,
Speaking of this, Pacheco, I think, should be back this.
Well, so they did a 21-day activation from the IR. I don't know if it's official. I saw what you're talking about. I don't know if it's official that he's going to be back.
Okay. He's
Um,
off IR this week then.
Yes, he's off IR, but they have 21 days to activate him now.
let's say that he does play this week. I don't think it would make that much of a difference. I mean,
Wow.
no, he's an amazing player, don't get me wrong, but it's just like your first week back, being gone for how many weeks now?
8, 9.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's a lot.
For sure.
Especially off of, it's not like, hey, he took a vacation. He
Right.
was injured. So, I mean, it might as well be called a vacation because he's still getting paid millions of fucking dollars to sit on his ass, but
He's actually not getting paid millions because he was a 7th-round pick. He's actually getting paid just a few $100,000. So this is different.
what?
Yeah.
That's still a steal. Like,
Well, yeah, but it's not millions.
I mean, still better than the average American getting paid to actually go to work.
Duh.
So, and they have Hunt. So,
Yeah. Dog.
yeah, and
$3 million is his contract.
Over 4 years.
wow.
Yep.
Okay,
Steal.
that's a
mean, that's-
crazy steal.
Yeah, but that's why like late round draft picks are so important. Finding those gems.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, even if he comes back, like I don't know how much time he'll actually see, just
Yep.
because Hunt is doing what he needs to do, and obviously they probably don't want to just full commit him day one
Right.
coming back, first game back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So even if like say he doesn't play this week, he comes back next week, I'll probably be saying the same thing. Like, hey, they're not gonna abuse him. They're not gonna be putting him in as much as you would expect. But I'm still going with the Chiefs, dude. They're my team. It's 1.5 spread, and they're the underdogs. I'm going with the Chiefs 100% of the time.
I want to hear Jake's thoughts.
Pop off, Jake. You love Josh Allen. He's your fantasy
Yep.
quarterback every
Love Josh
single year.
Allen. Yeah, for some
Oh,
reason. I don't know
fuck.
why. Josh Allen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. What was I about to say? Look, fucking. I love Josh Allen. I love Mahomes.
Uh-oh.
It's a Bills Chiefs regular season game. And they just. It's always just something, man. It's always
Yeah.
something. Like, the
Yep.
Chiefs will always beat the Bills in the playoffs. I feel like the Bills, I don't know what their regular season record is, but for some reason in my mind, like they just beat them in the regular season.
I think overall, Mahomes is 4-3 against Josh Allen. And
Is that
what, 2 of those are in
playoffs?
playoffs? because Josh Allen hasn't beaten Mahomes in the playoffs, has he?
Correct.
No.
He is not.
Yeah, so he's beaten Patrick Mahomes 3 times in the regular season. Then
Hey, right there. Wait, hold on,
you
go
just
back,
had it. Go back. At the
3
very
0 versus Allen in the playoffs. So Josh Allen is
Damn,
3
he's
and
3-0.
1 in the regular season.
Damn, he's 3-0
So-
in the playoffs versus him.
Mhm.
Yeah. 3
So
times.
3 and 1 in the
Damn.
regular season. Look, this is going to be the game the Chiefs probably lose. It takes off that pressure of having an undefeated season weighing you down, and they'll coast the rest of the season no problem. Secure the 1 seed, have no problem. Resting starters the last 2-3 weeks. Who fucking knows? So I'll take the Bills here. Josh Allen playing his fucking Superman mode.
Yep.
Beat the Chiefs, take that weight off their back. I mean, fuck. We love the Bills Chiefs game. We love the
Yep,
Bills
we
Chiefs game.
do.
Those are usually
Yep.
the most fucking
Yeah.
fun. So
This should be
it'll
a Monday
great.
night,
Bills,
Sunday
Bills.
night, man. Man, fuck.
Yeah.
They should sub this
They
in for
should.
Monday Night Football. Nobody
Well, I
gives
mean-
a fuck about the Texans Cowboys.
Yeah, I know. They should have done it 2 weeks ago. It's stupid because
Yep.
they had to give a 2-week notice. They did not. Fucking stupid.
Well, why
I-
this wasn't one in the first place though?
Oh, I know. Well, because it's game of the
Texans
week
and
on
Dak.
Fox. That's why. Because Tony Romo or Brady's going to call this game, and that's what they want.
Dude,
They
that would
want
be
this to
amazing.
Yeah, so
for them to call it.
that's why, unfortunately. Ryan, you cool if I go next?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I don't want to say anyone with thumbs. I'm gonna tail Jake tentatively with the Bills. The
Ooh.
only reason I would switch is for one reason only. Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper both missed last week with wrist injuries. I don't know, they were jerking each other off, but kind of weird. They both had wrist injuries
Allegations.
as receivers. Yep, pure allegations, but that's what the
Allegedly.
people are saying. But if they're fully healthy, Bills are fully healthy. They have their top, 2 and now 3 receivers. I like the Bills. I agree. Jake wholeheartedly takes pressure off from whatever. They can lose a game. Not the end of the world. Patrick Mahomes, like, all right, that's cool. We're going to meet you in the playoffs, and we're going to beat you. That's the mindset he's going to have. They're not going to get too low about it. They're going to take it like, okay, hey, we lost. We're going to remember it. We're going to remember it, and we're going to see you. Type deal. That's what I fully expect. I just like the Bills team, man. I like Josh Allen plays Superman. Superman. It's fun. I like the running backs they have with James Cook and Ray Davis. I like it when they are healthy at receiver and Keon Coleman and Amari. That's tentatively, of course. And Bills Mafia is not an easy place to play. I think that is a fair assessment.
Yep.
We can all agree on. They are crazy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I wish they weren't building an indoor stadium next year or 2 years out. I think that's doing terrible to that fan base. I think is doing disservice, honestly, to the NFL. But alas, doesn't matter. We're here now in the present. Be where your feet are. I like the Bills. Give me Josh Allen, man.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I'm happy with this being a sneaky pick too, Ryan.
look,
Don't do it.
and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you this.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm gonna tail Matt and Jake and go with the Bills.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, look, I mean,
Hey, you know what, Ryan? That's okay. Even though I picked the Seahawks for you multiple weeks,
Oh.
even though they are absolute dog
Damn.
shit, and I still stuck with you.
do you want the
Like-
sneaky pick or not?
I'm just giving you shit.
Look, I mean, the Bills look really good, and the Chiefs they somehow are figuring out how
Do
to
you
win
guys
games.
know? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I think the last regular season game they played against each other, I think it was the game where Kelsey threw
was.
it to Kadarius
Yep.
Toney and they
Yes.
lost
Oh,
because Kadarius Toney lined up offsides.
Yes, that is correct, Jake.
oh wow.
That's the last time they lost. That was the last regular season game. Bills obviously came away with the win there. So just funny fact.
Yep. Was that the last game the Chiefs lost overall in the past 1.5 years?
No, the last time they lost was on Christmas. Against
Oh,
the
that's right.
Raiders.
That's right. Yes. Okay, we're good then. Okay, I was gonna say, fuck. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, I don't have
And
much
then-
to add other than that. I don't know how these Chiefs. They're just. Who I was listening to someone today. I forget who it was, but they were saying like, teams have an identity,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh, we run the football, or we're gonna throw for 350 yards a game, or our secondary is gonna do this, or we're gonna do that, or we're gonna do this. And they were saying about the Chiefs, like their identity is just they don't have an identity because they'll just do whatever it takes to win a game. Their identity
Exactly.
is not
Yep.
running the football, not throwing the football this year. Yeah, their
I know what
defense
their
is great.
identity is.
What is it?
Their identity is when there is a must-have play, you absolutely need to convert this first down. You absolutely need to hit this fucking
Yeah.
touch. They're going to do it. That's their identity.
They look-
That-
They look at the
they'll-
referee and like, hey, it's coming to you. Watch out, referee. Pay attention.
They'll go 3 and out, fucking multiple drives in a row. But when it's
Sorry.
4th and 10, they'll hit that play.
Yeah.
It's not even a question. And
Yep,
they did it against. They needed a blocked field goal. They got it. There was another game where they had it. They had an OT game this year, right?
Bucks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bucks. If you go to
against the
overseas,
Bucks. They
when
need a
when
touchdown.
Mahomes sprained his ankle on the little jump throw.
When
And he kept
when
playing.
Mahomes
Yeah,
fucking
oh,
won
yeah.
the Super Bowl sprinting on a broken ankle for 25 yards. Going against the 49ers, 4th and 3. They
Yeah.
get it. They go in overtime. Like, that's their identity. Their identity is they will get the plays they need to. And that's
Do you
just all it is.
imagine?
Yeah.
Honestly, and I don't mean to make a joke out of this, but I could see like that's like the as much as like Ryan talks about the Seahawks, how much that gives him anxiety, but the Seahawks actually convert on those type of plays as opposed to like what the Seahawks do where they don't, and then I got Ryan did every week I do this. It's just funny like the two sides of the same coin. Like one converts, one doesn't.
It is kind of crazy now that you mentioned that, Matt, that Ryan does seem a lot more alive in the offseason than he does when the season's going on.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Doesn't have that anxiety and stress weighing you down, homie.
Hey, I can feel for Ryan. I get it.
Ryan
Dakota,
in the
you don't know what it's
offseason.
like. Ever since you became a Chiefs fan, you don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
Hey, what can you say?
You've never experienced sucking.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about that the other day actually, because I was like, hey, what if this is the scenario I played Mad? We three-peat, right? And then Patrick Mahomes like, I'm gonna take it easy for a little bit because like I
I
three-peated.
would.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it easy, and then it just starts going down, and I'm gonna be like, what is it gonna be like watching Chiefs game? Being like, I fucking hate my life.
You don't
Yeah.
understand. You
It's
don't
horrible.
understand.
I don't think that'll happen just because it's Patrick Mahomes. I think he'll take it easy, but I don't think he's gonna take it easy enough to just be like, hey, you're just losing games left and right. But
It matters if Reed retires.
what's
Yeah.
up?
If
Anyway,
Reed retires.
Yeah. And then Kelsey, I guess too,
Yep.
True.
because
He's
that was
one
rumor last year that Kelsey and Reed were gonna retire after this last
Yep.
Super Bowl.
They'll
So,
retire
probably
after a
one.
three-peat, I imagine.
oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I'm just
especially
gonna
Andy
say that
Reid.
the NFL's already scripted. It already came out. It got leaked. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and then during the parade on this field, Kelsey's gonna propose to Taylor Swift. It's already out. Yada yada
Hell
yada.
yeah.
Just
I
give
hope
her-
that happens. That'd be awesome.
Dude.
Well, just give him the. Well, I don't because I don't want to see a 3P. But just give him the 3P. Okay,
Well,
move
you don't
on.
want to see a
Yeah,
3P because it would challenge your quarterback views.
No, I just want to see a different team win.
I want
Why
to
is it
see a
so hard for me
three-peat
to
so
say that?
Kelsey proposes, and then I just want to see Taylor Swift be like, oh, wait, what? No.
And then Taylor Swift releases more bangers. That's what I
Oh,
want.
yeah.
I want the Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift era to be over with, so she releases banger after
Dude.
banger.
It would be a bang. Yep.
He proposed to
Me
me
and
on
Mike-
his biggest stage. Now I'm on a bigger one.
Oh, dude, send that to her. Send that to her right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Uh,
gonna eat some dinner. I'm fucking
Let's do
hungry.
recap. Wait, recap.
Recap. Yeah.
Recap. Thursday night football. Commies at Eagles. Jake with the sleeper pick on the Commies. Jags at Lions. We all like the Lions. We all like the Packers over the Bears. I'm going with the sleepy pick. Patriots over the Rams. Browns at Saints. Jake and I on the Browns. We all like the Vikings over the Titans. We all like Matt's Colts over the Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Raiders at Dolphins. Jake and I are on the Fins. Fins up. Matt and Dakota on the Raiders. We all like the Steelers over the Ravens. We all like the Niners over my Seahawks. Jake and I are on the Broncos over the Falcons for you two. Why did that move over there? That's weird. Chiefs at Bills, game of the week. We're all on the Bills, except for Dakota, the hometown Chief fan. Sunday Night Football, I'm going the sleeper pick on the Chargers while you guys are on the Bengals. And Monday Night Football in a snoozer game, we all like the Texans over the Cowboys. Hey, gents, week 11. We did it.
All right, I'm going to eat some fucking dinner.
Noise.